The bechamel sauce is the mother of all the sauces. It's used all over the world. And today I want to show you how I make my own bechamel sauce. So if you want to see how I make it, keep watching. The first step, you have to warm up your milk on medium heat. So I'm gonna finish to add the 4 cups of milk. You're gonna add your nutmeg, your salt, your pepper, and you're gonna whisk everything together just to combine the ingredients and to dissolve the salt. Now all the ingredients are mixed. We're gonna put them on the stove and we're gonna heat it up on medium heat, and it doesn't need to reach like the boiling point. It just have to be really warm. In this pan we're gonna melt our butter and we're gonna add our flour. So I'm gonna turn it on medium. I'm gonna put my butter in and I'm gonna let it melted. After your butter is melted, add your flour all in once and mix quickly to not create lumps. The flour and the butter are combined together. Now lower your heat at medium-low and keep cooking for 2 minutes. Your next step is gonna be to add your warm milk all in once. Now put your heat back on medium and keep stirring until your sauce is gonna start thickening. Okay, while I keep mixing, now I have a bowl here and I'm gonna transfer everything into a bowl, and as you can see, everything is really nice and smooth and there are no lumps on it. Okay. Now to avoid the film that creates on top, you use some plastic film and you put it like right on top. It has to touch the sauce. So this one will prevent to create the film that usually it creates on top if it stays in contact with the hair. This is the bechamel sauce. After it's being cooled down, I put it in the fridge overnight. If you want it, you can use it right away, but I prefer actually to storage it just to show you how it looks like after it's cooled down. So you remove the plastic film and this is the consistency that you get. This is considered a medium consistency, but if you want, you can have even more like a lighter consistency or more a dense consistency. The difference is on the flour and the butter that you use at the beginning. You basically have to add or remove flour and butter to create different type of texture. But this is the regular one, the one that you usually will use like in a lasagna, for instance. So now I want to show you how I heat it up so you see how easy it is to become fluid again. To heat up your bechamel sauce, you're gonna need 1/4 cup of whole milk. And this is just gonna help you at the bottom because you actually don't need to add more milk. You just need a little bit so it doesn't stick on the bottom. You're gonna turn your heat on medium, and when the a pan reaches the temperature, you're just gonna throw all the bechamel sauce inside. The milk reached the heat, so now you're just gonna pour it all inside, all in once. And now you're gonna start mixing it. You need to mix energetically for a couple minutes, so you will remove all the lumps that they get created after it solidifies, so you can have a new smooth bechamel sauce. I'm gonna show you the result with a close-up. As you can see, it's fluid. And this is ready to use. I also want to show you how the pan, so this is the pan that I used to heat up the bechamel sauce. The pan is completely clean underneath. It doesn't have any film, it doesn't have any like crust that is being created, because I kept the temperature at medium heat and I keep whisking, and I left it in until it was kind of like lukewarm, just until it becomes fluid again. It doesn't need to be super hot. So I want to just show you how the pan should look after you're done heating up your bechamel sauce. This is the final result after being heated up. So I have some of the teeny tiny lumps that they have left from the heating up process. So right now, one way to remove those, I will use an immersion blender and they will disappear. This is how I make my bechamel sauce. If you have any comments or questions, comment down below. And thank you for watching. Bye!